How you doing? This is Mari Cruz, bridging the gap between the rich and the poor, coming from the great state of Texas. And how you doing today? And I'm here to talk about how the plan, which is a course on how to make money online with crypto, can actually make you daily passive income. If you're looking for something that is going to help you, how you say, get out of financial struggle and want to be more um, not having to worry about this and that, about paying the bills, about cutting electricity, about whatever is fill the blank that you worry in the night or every day, or that you get fired because you don't want to use the vaccine or you are a trucker or whatever. This is the solution for your problem. So why did I get this? And why am I talking about the plan for minorities? Because I'm a minority. I'm a black Latina living here in Texas, originally from Puerto Rico, in the Caribbean, and I grew up in a way that was very, very poor. Um, in the second country club, second area, and my parents were always struggling for money. My dad was always getting in debt for stupid stuff. And in 1992, when he decided to actually leave my mom, he left her bankrupt, completely bankrupt. So he not only leave her for another woman, but then he left her in so much debt that she couldn't afford anything at all. And imagine just 20 years of marriage going to the drain. You didn't go to school. Yeah, you had to work and you were retired, but your retirement was nothing. And then you had to take care of three girls. And even before the divorce, my dad was still wasting money and things and and getting in debt. So when the divorce was final, my mom had to pay half of his debt, which was unfair because I know that is marriage, how you call it, property or whatever. When you buy something or you actually are in debt, that is split, but it's not fair. Anyway, because I saw my parents struggle, that's the reason why I decided to start a business 28 years ago when I was 18. That was one of the good things that my dad gave me because he was an entrepreneur. Um, he wasn't the best model anyway, but I mean, what can you say? But you know, things like that. And so, as you see people struggle and you actually live that, and then you see other family members that also struggling and are going backwards instead of forward, then you start realizing that there's something wrong with the way that you live, the ideas that you have in your head, and that there's something that is missing. Why? Because usually people that are well off, they pass into their children different kinds of, how you call it, information that we don't have, like how to buy assets, how to, how you say, how to not spend stupid stuff, things like that, that you don't know what you don't know. And as you become savvy and your brain starts to see these things different and you change your mindset and you start fighting limited beliefs and all this stuff, that's when you see that um, all these things, that a lot of the things that you got were not correct. I hope that makes sense. And that's the reason why I decided to talk about this, because I know that I'm not the only, I was not the only minority that's struggling today, especially with the pandemic, especially with people being fired for not getting the shot, because we don't trust the system, because we know that Tuskegee happened to our people, and that the government was experimenting on us, things like that. Um, that we are more skeptical about the government, and a lot of us have forgotten that. A lot of us have gotten too much dependent on the government, And when you're dependent on something, whoever can give it to you can take it away. And so you see that's a problem with that. See several problems with that. Anyway, I hope that makes sense because it felt like, I don't know, you know. But anyway, as you start taking classes and educating yourself and you start learning new things and you start noticing that there's something wrong with the way you actually spend your money, the way that you see the world. And that's the reason why the rich are the rich and the poor are the poor and the middle class is disappearing. So, what is the plan and why you should take it? Plan is a class that teaches you how to do wealth management, how to invest in crypto, use to do bot trading, to automate the process, to learn how to actually create daily passive income, liquid assets, money in your pocket today. That shows you that you can exploit the volatility of the crypto market to your advantage, even when the market is crashing, by using Dan Hollings' secret strategy that mostly nobody knows about. So when you learn all this stuff and you start creating passive income, you can see and create money. Your money is going to create money, and then you find out that you don't have to work. So if I could tell you that you didn't have to work and you can make money, how will that change your life? How will that change your life? Because a lot of us are spending money in Starbucks, and then we say we can't afford a course, a $3,500 course. We're spending money in college, but then college doesn't make us money, and we get in debt, $40,000, $80,000 in loan. What else? You buy a new car, you buy the latest whip, and then you can't afford it. So you're trying to keep with the Jonesies, and then you wonder, oh, I can't afford it. Well, if you couldn't afford it, how could you afford all the other stuff that you're buying? So stop making excuses and decide to change your life today. By taking a class is going to change your life because that class, once you take the class and you learn the secrets, strategy, and you sign a legal paper because you have to sign a legal agreement that you will not divulge the secrets of the strategy, you start making money right away when you turn the light bulbs. If you follow and implement the plan as is. So I'm going to be here until the close is dry. I decided to do this here because I want to show you that because people have money doesn't mean that you have to live like the rich. That's one thing that my grandma showed me. When my grandpa died in 1992, he left her set for life. She had a lot of money. She was able to live in that money for 30 years after my grandpa died in 1992. That means that my grandpa left my grandma when he died of cancer, stage 4 cancer, colon cancer, at least maybe $2 or $3 million that she was able to actually live comfortably and more than comfortably for 30 years. And that's the reason why I'm actually took the class and me and my husband decided to do something different because we want to have an exit strategy. In 5 years, I'm going to be retired. An exit strategy to my family. I'm about to have a grandchild in April. It's not going to be the last grandchild. And my family is getting bigger and everything that I do is for my family, just like you do the same thing. And so I needed to create a way to make money without working. And I found that in that class. So the class will give you all the information necessary that you need to know if to actually, how you say, make money by investing in crypto. And if you do what everybody else is doing, which means doing manual trading, which most people lose their money. If you're doing hodling, which you're holding coins for a year and you run out of money and you can't put more money, then you don't make money right away. And there's a different issue with each of those strategies. But the strategy of creating passive income by doing automated trading 24/7 that makes you daily cash is different than doing what everybody else is doing. And as a minority, that we don't have equality already in many areas of our life, to be able to actually make money in a way that it doesn't require you to work. Listen, I have lupus. Okay, I have a lot of health issues, and I talked about that so many times. One of the reasons that I work from home as an affiliate was because I have lupus, and I had issues with lung issues and all kinds of other health issues. I was in and out of the hospital. Those hospitals are expensive. The bills are expensive, and then so the debt was piling on and on and on and on. And then I was like, man, how am I going to pay that? And then I wasn't able to work because I was a student most of the time. And then my husband is a disabled vet. So the money that we had was limited. I also homeschooled my kids for 12 years. So I sacrificed that income to take care of my children 100% of the time for 12 years, guys, 12 years. So as everything just kept getting worse and worse and worse, I said, you know what? There has to be a better way. So why am I here in the laundromat? By the way, let me change the, can I change the camera? No, that's not what I want. No. So I'm here in the laundromat making videos. And that's my husband over there. I don't have to live like everybody else lives. Because you have money doesn't mean that you have to live in a mansion. Because you have money doesn't mean you have to buy the latest car. So the problem I have now that I can make money without actually working is that I don't want to waste money in anything that is not going to make me more money. When you buy something, when you use money to create more money, it's called assets. What are assets? Crypto savings account, real estate, insurance, silver, gold, um, things like that that put money in your pocket, businesses. So if everything that you're making with your money is just buying liabilities, um, you're never gonna be able to become wealthy. And I know a lot of people have want the American dream to happen. They want to reach, become at least the top 25% of the economic strata of society here in the United States and in the world. But that doesn't happen magically. If you're working a 9 to 5, if you exchange your time for money, you're not going to make money like that. I'm telling you. Because why? Because you can only work a certain amount of hours a day. You have to sleep at least 7, 8 hours. 8 hours by seven is 56 hours. That means that you can only work so much. But when you actually make money as you sleep, and you do that by actually investing in crypto, you can be like, oh my God, this is making me money as I sleep. As you and I are talking here right now, I am making money without doing nothing. Because once you set the box, it takes 2 minutes once you've done it before a long time. In the beginning, it takes you 10 minutes. It's a set it and forget it thing. So, one, do you want equality of opportunity? Because there will never be equality of results. If you want equality of opportunity and you want to actually people to listen to you and you want to be wealthy, doing what the wealthy do is how you become wealthy. But if you do the same thing that everybody's doing, you're not going to get to the place that you want to be. And that place comes with sacrifice, with education, with a mind shift. And the mind shift doesn't happen overnight. And that knowledge that we don't have because you don't know what you don't know, it doesn't come magically. And that's the reason that when I saw that somebody that already was a millionaire in the crypto top expert in the world that was going to teach me this class. Me and my husband said, sign up and pay $2,500 because at that time the class was $2,500. And each bot is $3,000 minimum. So everybody that starts the plan starts with one bot. They add another bot, they add another bot. By the next 6 months, I will have 20 bots at the tune of $3,000, which means that I will have actually invested $60,000 in the crypto world because I know that the results of this class works. I've seen it not only for myself, but I've seen it from hundreds of accounts of other people, including my friends that are part in the plan. So give your family a chance. Imagine yourself, close your eyes and imagine yourself living life as you want. If you had a magical wand and you can actually fix anything that is not happening that you don't like in your life right now, what would it be? Imagine that the magic wand is this class and the secret knowledge that you will get by taking this class called the plan. Now, I know the class is closed, but I'm looking for people that want to take it. And in this link down here is the place where you can get into the wait list and get into the VIP list so that when we open, which we're not going to be open for that long, you are ready to actually act. What are all the costs of this class? One, the class is $3,500 unless they make it more expensive, but I think it's going to be $3,500. It's not set in stone, but I'm just giving you an approximate. You got $3,500 for the class, and there's a plan, a payment plan that you can do. Two, you need $3,000 in crypto or $3,000 for the bot per bot. So we start everybody with demo bots because we want people to get accustomed to setting the parameters and learning how these things work without having to spend their money. So you get $1 million of play money when you sign up for the bot class so that you don't waste money and that you feel more comfortable. So what happens is the first 2-3 weeks, people use the demo bots to learn how to set the bots. And once you learn how to set the bots, then you decide when you want to switch the bots to live mode. As soon as you switch the bots to live mode, you start making money right away. And this is not money that is theoretical money, it's actually liquid assets, it's cash flow, money in your hand. So I got maybe like 3 minutes, 3 minutes more before I finish this live. What is it? How is the end of this year gonna work for you? How was this year overall? Was it an okay year? Because we're still in the pandemic and I know several people that lost their job. Some people were fired because they want to do the vaccine. Some people are on strike, like the truckers, because they're not getting paid enough. If your year and last year was horrible, do you want to start your new year with a better year, with the year that is going to change your life by taking a class? Guys, I know that a lot of you have taken classes. I'm taking over $35,000 in courses, $35,000 in courses for business purposes. Over $90,000 in college courses. Why? Because look, I went to Baylor University. That's a private university, very expensive. So over 100-something thousand of college and courses, business courses that I have spent, and nothing that I ever taken has making me the money as the class, the plan. Now, there are some people here in YouTube that saying that you can get the class for free or you can get the class for $69.99 or $99.99 or whatever. Those are crooks and they're not part of the plan. They're ghost websites. So I'm telling you, be careful not thinking that that's a legit thing. But the real plan course is $3,500. There's several phases. Number one phase is bots. Number two is DeFi, is decentralized financial system. Listen, MasterCard already is going to be taking crypto. Do you understand that? MasterCard, the Bank of America is going to take XRP. Even Warren Buffett got rid of all his stocks and only kept the Bank of America stock. Crypto is already mainstream. If you don't have any crypto, you are going to be left behind. You're going to be left behind. Do you want to be left behind? Do you want your family to be left behind? The time is now. Equality is now because basically crypto markets, the crypto land, give us equality in wealth and financial management and financial opportunities. And if you're not taking advantage of those opportunities, you are getting left behind. You're going to be outdated. Do you have a plan B if the market crashed tomorrow and our whole money was all our fiat currency, the money, the paper money that our government creates was completely just paper, valueless? How will you take care of your family? That scenario is not a far away scenario because if our government defaults and they're dead in December, the market is going to crash most assured, and our money is going to go valueless. Listen, our money is almost valueless already. You know why? Because our government keeps printing money. I said this again and again, and I think a lot of us minorities are left behind in certain knowledges that we need to actually become more updated. More minorities today are signing up for the crypto. Are you one of them? And look, I know that some of you are older, over 57, the baby boomers, but you guys need it more than us. I'm not saying that 40 something, because I'm 10 years behind baby boomers, the youngest baby boomer. But this is needed by anybody. Why? Because it creates passive income daily. I make money. I'm still making money as we're talking here. 20 something minutes have passed, and I can tell you and check how much money I have in my account. And I'm not talking my bank account, I'm talking my crypto account. So I am going to go check that out. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a more in depth talk about minorities in the plan because I think there's not enough minorities in the plan. And we need more of us there. We need more of us to be completely awakened. We need more of us to have a mind shift. We need more of us to be wealthy. So I'm going to go. This is Maricruz. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. If you're in my Facebook page, please follow, like, comment, and share. This is Maricruz, bridging the gap between the rich and the poor, coming from the great state of Texas. And that bridging of the gap between the rich and the poor will only come with crypto investments and by you buying assets. Take care and God bless.